It's now time for Energy Insights, where you get an inside view and local perspectives of all the oil and gas progress going on in the Mid-Ohio Valley. This program is being brought to you by the Southeastern Ohio Oil and Gas Association and can be heard every Saturday at 9 a.m. on local radio WMOA AM 1490 and ESPN radio WJAW FM 100.9 and AM 630. It's now time for the show. Here's Johnny Wharf, your local host.
Energy Insights on a Saturday morning brought to you by Suga, and we have Kennedy Copeland with us again. Welcome. And Shawn Toy with us again. Together we have them today, the best looking duo in the business of oil and gas. So welcome to the program. Kennedy, we'll start with you and just ask about the idea of, we talked a little bit about how you got into the industry, but it's an industry that doesn't play in people's minds as having young female workers in it, right?
Unfortunately, that's not the image, but it's the reality. We have a ton of young people getting in the industry, and every day more and more women are getting involved, which we need. Women's inputs are being integrated into every boardroom across the country, and they definitely need to be in an industry that's as large and as impactful as the oil and gas industry.
Yeah, that's Kennedy Copeland. So when you go out to job fairs, for instance, does it surprise, I think, some of the younger girls that you're saying, bring it on, man, this is where some money's being made right now?
Yeah, I think it energizes a lot of young women. A lot of them are sitting there saying, wow, I think these jobs are really cool. I'd want to be in this industry. And then when they see it in person and they see a young female in the industry that's being successful and loving every second of it, they love it and they get really energized and they want to learn more. They want to get more involved, and it just gets them out there.
All right, Kennedy Copeland and Shawn Toy, our guest. They're with OOGEEP. And Shawn, and I didn't ask you this when we talked before, but you come from the education side of things. Mm-hmm. Did you anticipate that you would land in this industry when you started out in the workforce?
No, I didn't. It was just an amazing opportunity to be able to go out and talk to young people and bring in the education side into the industry and to try to inform people. We have a young woman who won a scholarship this year as a welder, and that was exciting.
Yeah, and so from an outreach standpoint, you're probably reaching a lot of these young people from the social media front.
We're reaching them from social media, but I really truly believe a lot of the times we're reaching students as we're standing in their schools during their career fairs, and we're talking to them and we're drawing them in and asking them, what are you going to do with your life? What do you like to do? And it's amazing when so many of them, they'll say, well, I like to do this, but I don't think I can make a living at it. And we show them where in the industry that they can work outside or work with their hands, or if they want to work in an office. It's very exciting.
Right, or if they want to drive a truck, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so women in the truck driving field, the number is increasing every single day. A lot of people that work in these businesses, they say that they're seeing women come through their doors every day wanting to travel, wanting to get out there. And the cool thing about our industry is if you want to stay local, you can stay local. But if you want to travel and see the world, you can do that too.
Yeah, and so from the geographic standpoint, talk a little bit about how Ohio has kind of risen to the top when it comes to the job market in this industry.
Mm-hmm. So in the last couple of years, in 2011, the industry in Ohio employed about 14,000 people. Now that number is over 200,000 Ohioans that are employed in our industry. And that number is massive. When you think about that, that's not just petroleum engineers. That's people in the external affairs industry like me. That's people in career and education outreach like Shawn. That's people that are welders. That's painters. That's everybody.
Yeah, and so do you find that you're having a lot of entry-level positions coming from college students, or you have and this might be an answer to all the above, but people coming in from different states to work in this area?
Well, we really try to pull in from all of the locals. You know, we try to hire local students, the local workforce, trying to make those empowered positions that are here in the local industry with the local workforce. And so, no, I don't think that it's more out of state. It's generally the local population. They're coming, from their communities, and, all of this has come from their area. And so the local workforce is very important.
Okay, that's Shawn Toy and Kennedy. As it relates to small oil and gas, the relationships that you have with the companies, and I know most of mine are local second, third generation, sometimes businesses.
Yeah, the cool thing is there are a lot of first, second, third, fourth generation people that are coming in here. But then there's people like me. My family's never worked in the oil and gas industry. I never thought I'd work in this industry. But it was such an awesome industry that I couldn't wait to be a part of it. So there's really opportunities from people who have no idea what the industry's about and people whose families bleed oil and gas.
All right. Thank you much for your time, both Kennedy Copeland, Shawn Toy. Thank you, ladies, very much. They are with OOGEEP. This is Energy Insights.
Thank you for listening to Energy Insights, brought to you by the Southeastern Ohio Oil and Gas Association. Tune in every Saturday at 9 a.m. on WMOA and ESPN Radio WJAW as Johnny Wolf brings you your local and inside perspectives of the oil and gas progress going on in the Mid-Ohio Valley.